Donald Trump's, almost his whole executive of his campaign were all indicted or investigated.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucker has the audacity, the gumption, the small fucking shriveled up raisins to look at the camera and say that he won't accept a loss. Have you ever heard anybody talk like that in your life?
Oh, I mean, many of the things that he's done in his 4 years as president and even before that, you've never seen it happen before. I mean, just think of all the things that are going on right now with the lawsuit that his niece has, after her tell-all book. Now there's a multi-million-dollar lawsuit about those things. We had a woman come forward last week claiming that when she was with him at the U.S. Open tennis tournament many years ago, that she was assaulted and he attacked her in the bathroom.
Stone. I'm sorry to interrupt you before I forget. Roger Stone.
Yes, Roger Stone, of course.
Yeah, Roger Stone was the liaison between WikiLeaks and the Russians.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the bottom line is what's happened with him, I've never seen anything like it with any president. Now, Trump will tell you it's because of the fake news, it's because of CNN, they put this out, they manipulate this, they manipulate that, but you just have never seen anything like this, because every day it's something different. Like, every day you wake up and you go on your computer or you turn on any sort of news outlet and you see another story that's like, wow, really?
But the irony is even his own news network,
right.
Fox News, which is extremely respectable.
Yep.
Fox News is respectable news. It's real news. I'm not talking about Fox cable shit like Hannity and Carlson and Judge Martini. She's drunk half the fucking time.
Right.
I'm talking about Fox. Last night you watched the game between Dallas and Tampa. You watched it with your own eyes. You know that Tampa won.
That's correct.
I have not seen one mainstream news media say that Tampa lost.
Trump would tell you that Dallas really won the game. Don't believe the score, the final score.
Yeah, but do you understand the analogy I'm trying to tell you?
I do. You can't.
I don't give a fuck about what CNN says about him or CNBC. I don't care. It's what I see that he does, what he says.
Yeah. No.
I watched with my own eyes that they took a bunch of peaceful protesters and gassed them, sprayed them, and shot rubber bullets at him so he could go get a photo op in front of a church.
Yeah, with his Bible. That's right.
Which he's never read in his life.
Listen,
I was on conservative radio and they said, President Trump, what's your favorite passage? Do you like the Old Testament or the New Testament? Oh, it's kind of private. I just want to keep
I don't know any. I can't answer.
You know what that means? I've never read the fucking Bible in my life.
That's right. No, but that was transparent. Who didn't see that and know exactly?
Well, the Trump supporters, the ones that are spreading coronavirus right now, the ones that are packed in to these events with no masks, the ones that are going back to their neighborhood and annihilating people. Three things.
It's very annoyed with you.
Fucking bizarre that the President of the United States says blatantly that he will not accept his loss.
That's right.
Because if he loses, it's only because of the fake media and fake ballots. Because he's too good to lose.
That's right.
He's so fucking demented and fucking stupid. That's number one. The second thing, which is beyond my comprehension as a human being, maybe I'm too minute, I'm a microbe. The second one that's fucking bizarre is that the world is suffering under a pandemic like the Spanish flu, people dying. So are you fucking telling me that the whole world, Mexico, Italy, Germany, England, everybody is against him and they're making this up? There is no pandemic?
Well,
this is the only fucking imbecile that says to not wear a mask. He's created these anti-masker people that are going out fighting with everybody.
Yeah, well, listen, if you saw the press conference, I believe it was last week, someone tried to ask him a question with a mask, and Trump gave it to him. Don't you ask me a question with a mask on?
No, he didn't say that. He says, take the mask out because I can't hear you. Then he goes, I'll speak louder. Trump goes, okay, well, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But the guy wouldn't take it off, and he's smart. But Trump is a fucking piece of shit. And I'm telling you right now, Nixon was a president that became a criminal. Trump is a criminal that became a president.